is me, life should be fun for everyone. Life is easy if you wear a smile. Just be yourself, don't ever change your style. You are you, I am me, we'll be free. Hello world, this is me, life should be, yeah, fun for everyone. Hello world, come and see.
Hi viewers of RTI2, it's a pleasure to be with you for this English program. Today we're going to talk about illegal migration. I mean that people who want to reach Europe illegally and unfortunately die during their trip. This is the topic we're going to deal with today. And to do it, we decided to go to the USA Embassy. Before the different statements, we want you to follow these reports.
The European Union announced its intention to increase funding for search and rescue efforts at sea after an emergency meeting in Brussels, Belgium. Also, French President François Hollande said he will seek a resolution at the United Nations. He said the resolution would authorize the EU to destroy boats used by smugglers to take thousands of migrants from North Africa to Europe. The EU officials were reacting to the sinking of a boat carrying migrants off the coast of Libya on April 19th, drowning hundreds of people. The United Nations Refugee Agency praised EU plans to increase funding for rescue efforts in the Mediterranean Sea. The UN High Commission for Refugees said that the decision to increase rescue operations is an important first step toward collective European action. But it said the main issue for refugee safety is access to asylum when fleeing violence from their countries. European investigators are still trying to discover why a ship carrying migrants sunk off the Libyan coast on Sunday. Officials believe at least 800 migrants died when the wooden fishing boat sank. On the island of Malta on Thursday, the bodies of 24 people who died in the sinking were buried. They are the only bodies that have been found. The boat sank with the other migrants trapped inside. About 28 people survived the sinking. Most of them are from sub-Saharan Africa, Bangladesh, and Tunisia. Italian police arrested the ship's 27-year-old captain, who is from Tunisia. They said he mistakenly crashed his boat into a Portuguese ship that was trying to aid his ship. The captain was in court on Friday in the Italian city of Catania to hear the charges government lawyers plan to bring against him. Thousands of migrants from North Africa, the Middle East, and South Asia have already entered European countries this year after fleeing conflict and hardship. The International Organization for Migration says 1,727 migrants have died so far this year. More than 200,000 migrants made the dangerous trip across the Mediterranean Sea in 2014. Officials say more than 3,200 died as they tried to escape poverty, war, and repression. The number of migrant deaths has risen sharply in the past 12 months. Experts predict it will continue to increase unless actions are taken to stop the migrants from leaving their countries. The International Organization for Migration predicts the number of dead could reach 30,000 by the end of this year. Dimitris Avramopoulos is the top EU migration official. Earlier this week, he said, "We will take action now. Europe is declaring war on smugglers." On Thursday, German Chancellor Angela Merkel said action must be taken to stop smugglers from turning the Mediterranean Sea into a graveyard. She said, "We must and will do everything to fight against traffickers who expose people to danger and death. We must also focus on why people are fleeing their homes, and we must do everything possible to keep people from continuing to die in the Mediterranean Sea on our doorstep in the most agonizing manner." European Council President Donald Tusk said saving lives of innocent people is, in his words, the number one priority for us. But saving lives is not only about rescuing people at sea. It is also about fighting smugglers and preventing illegal migration flows. First, we need to crack down on the human smugglers. We have to break up their networks and to undermine their business model, he said. Last year, the EU ended a search and rescue program because of its cost. Officials also worried that it was encouraging more migrants to try to cross the Mediterranean. Some EU leaders have said the best way to keep migrants from drowning is to keep migrant boats from leaving Africa in the first place. And that's in the news from VOA Learning English. I'm Mario Ritter.
After this report by the Voice of America, we're now going to learn some few words related to migration. Let's follow it.
But as we were talking, anybody urgently see a word that we need to talk about? I see a hand up. Yes?
It was smugglers. On peut parle one line tweet.
Would authorize EU to destroy boats used by smugglers to take thousands of migrants into North Africa. Is that the word? That's the word?
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Anybody want to clarify it? The answer is here.
Yes.
Can you explain the word smuggler? Okay, fast.
Or is the person who are organizing the trip from Africa to Europe, person who are going illegally from Africa to Europe?
Okay. In his definition, he talked about moving people illegally. So, what is the thing that he's doing?
Okay, my name is Frank. I think that a smuggler is someone which is very heavy-minded, and he make pass people illegally from a country or continent to another one.
Okay, he's moving people. Yes. Can somebody, you want to put more to it?
I think that the smuggler is the person who organizes an illegal travel of immigrants from Africa to Europe illegally.
Okay, in this specific case, that's
Yes.
right. He's organizing illegal travel of people. Yes, I think
people
your
from
neighbor
Africa
has.
to Europe.
It doesn't have to be just from Africa to Europe. It could be from any country. It can be from one country to another. Yes.
Thank you very much. It's Abraham. Yes. Okay, smuggler is somebody who is dodging the best way to follow.
Dodging.
Yeah, it's just
Avoiding.
dodging. Yeah, avoiding. Yeah.
Not quite. Okay, he is avoiding.
Yeah, it's avoiding.
Well, what's particular about smuggling?
Smuggling is
Yes,
just.
because your friends have hit on it. They talked about moving,
Yeah.
moving people.
I think smugglers. Smugglers. My name is Miles. Smuggler is someone who moves with people by hiding.
By hiding
Yeah.
them because it's
because they know that the way they are using to move people are not the right way. It's illegal.
okay, very good. Can you just smuggle people? Is smuggling just about moving people in an illegal way? Can you just smuggle people? Okay.
Smuggle is not always
Smuggling.
smuggling is not always smuggling people.
Yes,
I mean smuggling drugs.
that's right. Very good. Okay. Also, illegal substances like drugs. What else can you smuggle?
Hosting, and we can smuggle weapons.
Weapons. Very good. What else? Yes.
Okay, you can smuggle a human organ.
Yes, that's right. That's right. What else? What is the big problem, the challenge for Côte d'Ivoire specifically? Somebody said it. I heard a girl say something yesterday. Stand up. If you want to.
You can smuggle also animals.
Particularly in Côte d'Ivoire, what is the trade? What has been our challenge? Okay. Yeah, okay. I heard a lady. You want to say it? Our challenge is ivory smuggling. That's right. Okay, so smuggling is the illegal movement of people or goods for commercial purposes. What? Any other word? Next word before we go back into the survey. Yes. A new word.
Thank you. My name is Batu, and I have a word, a verb that I can figure out in paragraph 3 on the fourth line, to asylum. I don't know.
Okay, yes, the last line in paragraph 3. But it is said that the main issue for refugee safety is access to asylum when fleeing violence from their country. What is asylum? These people are seeking asylum. Who can help us in that? Okay, yes, please.
Okay, thank you, madam. My name is Lydia. Asylum is a person who leave his country to live in another country. Because
not quite, not in this case. They're seeking asylum. The person is seeking this thing. Safer. Safer?
Secret.
A shelter. Shelter. Okay. So asylum is a type of shelter. Is it something physical? Like, for example, if it's raining outside and I go under, is that my asylum? That's my shelter from the rain?
Illegal migration is something very dangerous. In the following rubric, we're going to try to know the reasons of this migration.
Now, at the end of this text, VOA asks you, how do you think European countries should respond to the migrant crisis? Before answering that question, let's try to understand the text. What are European countries, or what is the EU? What are they doing according to what we just read? Before we talk about what we think they should do, what did we read that they are doing? Who can tell me? From the text, what is the EU, the European Union? What are they doing? Yes. Okay.
In that view, they say that they are just trying to increase the fund to rescue the effort in the Mediterranean Sea.
Okay, so they're increasing funding. That means they are giving more what? Money. Right. For what kind of operation? What kind of effort? Yes, yes, they talked about two things together, rescue and what's the two that go together? Yes, Mark?
By search and rescue.
Search and rescue. So they're increasing funds for a search and rescue effort. What does that mean? Search and rescue. Often the two are together. Yes, again. Thank you.
Okay, so when they say that they are searching and rescuing, it means that they will look for the reasons why people are leaving their continent.
Not quite. That's it. We haven't got to that yet. They're the search and rescue effort. Please pass the mic to the back.
this situation is to look for the people that are stuck in the sea, the ones that the immigrants that are stuck in the sea, and when there is the destruction or the sinking of the boats, they cannot reach the coast. So it's like they want to save the life, but also to stop this process of immigration.
Wait, I'm going to cut you in half there. It's the first part. The search and rescue effort means that the boats are going out, that the European boats are going out to look for, that's the great word, to look for boats. They're looking for boats with migrants on them and to help those boats who are in danger. That's the search and rescue effort. The other part comes afterward, okay? So that's one thing they're going to do. What motivated this decision? Why did the European Union feel it's necessary to send out more boats to look for immigrant boats in trouble?
Yes, not the same people.
Yeah, come on.
I told you at the very beginning, this will be a contribution based.
Everybody,
we need your contribution.
Everybody has something to say. What motivated the EU to make this decision recently?
I think that it's because there is more and more death, more and more African death in the sea. That's why.
Okay, what happened recently? What happened recently? The answer is in the second paragraph. Yes, give it to the young lady.
They noticed that more than 800 migrants died when they travel. They want to avoid it. That's why they want to make a research and
okay, so they are reacting. If you look in the second paragraph, they are reacting to the sinking of a boat carrying migrants off the coast of Libya last month. Or this was 2 months ago now. No, last month. Okay, and how many people? How many people do they believe died in that boat crash? Yes, can we raise our hand? Yes, sir.
It was 25 people that died in the sinking.
5?
24 people. You know?
24. Okay. What is that number 24? Before. Okay. 24 people.
Over here.
Okay, let's answer my first question. How many people do they believe died in the boat crash?
Man.
Yes, man.
Man.
Yes, he's got the mic.
They believe it's hundreds of people will die.
Hundreds.
Yes.
At least.
They give us a number here.
Ma'am.
Can you guess?
It's 800 persons.
Right, and they believe, okay, it's here in the fourth paragraph. Officials believe, fourth paragraph, that at least 800 migrants died when the wooden fishing boats sank.
After these statements, we're now going to ask you a question. Are you for or against illegal migration? The same question is being asked to students. These are their answers.
How many people think that this is necessary? That he was trying to help these migrants get to a better life? Please stand up if you believe that.
But saying yourself according to the text. Because it's what they're reading. That's it.
I'm sorry, I don't. No, you guys made the argument, not me.
Yeah, yourselves according to the text. It is according to the text with the facts here. You cannot stand up. Not according to the text. Not according to the text. The reality.
No.
Yeah. The reality.
No, okay. No, thank
no
you.
because it's only persons. It's a person that has been in this boat and is alive, and that person can just give a testimony of what he lived down. Then that person can say, okay, there is dangerous. You see, but I think is a European that who wrote this. So for me, this is what he thinks. Yeah.
No, but I'm asking you. Let's take. That's the point of this article. They have taken. No, I'm sorry. They have taken facts and figures and information. Now it's up to you to decide who's right, who's wrong. They ask you at the end, what do you think the European Union needs to do? So now I'm asking you, you have expressed, many of you, that migration to Europe is necessary. Okay? Who says that? Migration to Europe is necessary. Raise your hand. Okay. Just stand up, please. Stand up. Defend your decision. Migration to Europe is necessary. Even one of our interlocutors here said that no matter what the means. Now, do you still agree? Please remain standing if you believe no matter what the means. What I mean to say is that even if it means 800 people getting into a boat, please remain standing. You agree? Migration? No, listen, I want to. Migration, you said migration is necessary. Now, here we see 800 people in a wooden boat. Do you agree it's still necessary? Yes, and you're standing. You're still standing. If you don't agree anymore, then you can sit down. Migration, even 800 people in a boat.
Ma'am.
So then sit down. If you don't agree.
No, I think it's changing.
No.
It's changing. Ma'am, it's changing. No, we're talking about the age.
Well, listen, what we're discussing here is not about, it's not the problem, it's not the issue if people can migrate to Europe or not. The whole decision, these arguments, these resolutions that they're seeking to do is not because people cannot migrate to Europe. They are talking about the way they are migrating. So, even if it means putting 800 people in a wooden boat, you believe it's still necessary?
No, it's changing. No. It's not the same thing.
Yes or no? I'm sorry. Yes or no?
No. Wooden boat really is dangerous.
It is dangerous.
I know that it's dangerous. Now, this is not. This is not what we're talking about.
This is no, but that's what I'm talking about. That's my question. I asked.
So it's changing now.
Come on. Excuse me. I asked the question, and we were trying to understand in the context of this text.
Yeah.
If I ask who, again, those who did not stand up. Is there anybody here against migration? Did you feel like you should not, if you are African, stay in Africa? Does anybody feel that way? Okay, yes, there's always, okay. Okay, that's fine. Everybody has the right to his opinion. But we're talking about a specific phenomenon. We're talking about 800 people in a small wooden boat driven by a 27-year-old captain.
Yeah.
What happened to everybody who was standing? Where are you now? I want to know, do you believe that? Yes. This is necessary. Yes. That it's okay. Listen to me.
Yeah.
It's okay. The goal is get to Europe.
Yes.
You're all fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we had the end of today's English program. It's been a pleasure to share it with you. But we cannot leave you without giving our point of view about illegal migration. Illegal migration is something very bad. You don't have to risk your life to go to Europe. You can find everything you want in Africa. So stay in your country. Goodbye.